Well, hello there everyone, and thanks for stopping by. Just going to give myself and everyone a smudge as you are tuning in. Hello, you have reached Kathleen and you are watching Soul Level Healing and Guidance. Hey guys, thank you for coming back, my subscribers, and if you are new, hello. My name is Kathleen and I'm a psychic medium, I'm a shamanic healer and a Reiki master teacher. And I like to come on here and do readings for you guys, energy updates, and offer spiritual advice. And I'm here today to do a reading for you guys on this upcoming full moon and lunar eclipse in Taurus that's happening on October 28th, 2023. So I am going to do some astrology combined with energy update for you guys. And let's go over some of this chart here. I don't have a share screen right now. I apologize for that, but I will just briefly go over the degrees of the planets at this lunation. So we have the sun is going to be in 5 degrees Scorpio. The moon is going to be at 4 degrees Taurus. Jupiter is going to be at 11 degrees Taurus. We have Mars at 11 degrees Scorpio and the North Node at 24 degrees in Aries. So you can see kind of a big jump there in that North Node. And Aries energy is going to, I think, make some drama for this full moon, and also maybe light a fire under some people's butts. We'll see. But I wrote up something for you guys, and I would like to read that now. And then after that, we're going to cover some things that you can do to release some of this funky energy that we've been going through. And I'm also going to pull some tarot cards. So it's probably going to be towards the end of the video if you're just here for the tarot. I'll try to put a time stamp on there for when I start, okay? So check the description box for that, and, or I'm sorry, the comments for that. And let's go ahead and begin this energy reading. So, full moon and lunar eclipse in Taurus, October 28th. The Scorpio sun is in opposition to the Taurus moon, which suggested to me that the sun will be shining some light on what has remained hidden up until now. And if anyone can find the real truth, it is Scorpio. There's a feeling of a disturbance in the force that the intensity of the sun in Scorpio will shed light upon with this lunar eclipse. Exposure of the truth is at hand. This lunar eclipse in Taurus will affect our second house of values and self-worth and material resources. Okay, so check your second house as well if you would like some more clues on how this energy is going to affect you. Jupiter will also be in Taurus, and that's going to be expanding this energy because Jupiter makes everything bigger, okay? Taurus rules the Venus areas of our lives, which include love, money, and career. So I would expect that there will be some changes in one or more of these areas as we finish up the last of this year's eclipses. How you guys doing? Are you hanging in there okay? How has eclipse season been treating you? Write in the comments below. I know it's been hard for a lot of people. We have Mars in Scorpio and the North Node is in Aries, which helps us boldly step into action to release what isn't working and make our decisions based on facts as the truths are finally beginning to surface. We have Jupiter in Taurus at 11 degrees and Mars is in Scorpio at 11 degrees, and that caught my eye as the angelic number 1111. And this speaks to opening up and expanding our feelings in our soulmate relationships. The Divine Feminine is coming into the Ascension portal now and holding space for healing the shadow aspects of herself. The dark feminine energy and aspects of the dark goddess will play a role in revealing our truth and finalizing our decisions. This energy will likely manifest through the females in your life, okay, who remain unhealed, ungrounded, and ungrateful. Okay, let me repeat that. This energy will likely manifest through the females in your life who remain unhealed, ungrounded, and ungrateful. Okay. We will see the rebellious Lilith, the fierce Cowley, and the toxic and seductive Jezebel spirits all coming up for reflecting what is unhealed within us and finally begin to clear it out. Those with heavy Scorpio in your charts or Taurus will be affected most by this full moon. Okay, this is the last eclipse of the year and a final showdown between our egos and our higher selves. Anything that's been buried or hidden within us or those closest to us may come erupting up to the surface, demanding healing. We can expect some emotional pressures to begin building up as we head towards this very, what I felt was a bullheaded and kind of stubborn energy. The guides also showed me the Death card in the tarot, which is the card of Scorpio, and death is all about, death and rebirth. So those cycles are definitely heavy at play here, but they come equipped with opportunities for some past life healing, some karmic clearing out the karmic patterns, and anything that has been keeping us stuck in a lower vibration. We simply cannot move forward into the future while we are still dragging the past in tow behind us, okay? Just like a whoopee a child cannot bear to let go of, we often wear our pain like a comfortable jacket, not realizing that when we hang on to the old energy and the pain, that is exactly what is keeping us stuck and unable to move forward towards new possibilities. Choices must be made and put into action. This is a final choice point and a timeline cleansing and releasing. It is a letting go of the old wounding, patterning, and programming of the past. Will you finally let it go? Will you be brave enough to release what keeps you stuck in spiritual illness and dis-ease? Or will you shrink back and recoil into your own self-induced misery? It's your choice. We must choose to be brave now and step into the unknown while holding the faith that what is coming is better than what is leaving. This releasing also applies to our relationship to ourselves, our self-value, and sense of self-worth. Are you still attracting people who treat you badly or are tolerating those that do? Are you always blaming yourself and speaking badly to and about yourself? Victim mentality can be something that we don't always recognize or realize that we are in. It's time to take a hard look in the mirror at our negative self-talk and our low vibrational behaviors. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemies. Oh, that's so true. And Scorpio is a very emotionally intense sign. So expect things to really heat up. And they showed me in my mind's eye a volcano exploding. It's time to set ourselves free and break the chains that keep us bound to anyone or anything that compromises our sense of self-worth and value. And that includes the way that we treat ourselves too. It's also time to leave any situations in which you must lower yourself or make yourself smaller in some way in order to make other people comfortable. It's time to embrace what makes you uniquely different and shine your light for those who are still struggling. We are the new earth, and everyone watching this right now is residing in the fourth dimension. And you all have a decision now to rise to 5D and beyond, or remain here and possibly descend back into the third dimension. The choices you make right now will determine your destination. So choose wisely. And they showed me, when I said that, they showed me a scene from the Indiana Jones and the Holy Grail movie when the guy drinks from the wrong cup that's not the Grail, and he turns into this skeleton thing. But I think that was a funny visual for you guys for Halloween. Honestly, that doesn't feel like anything serious. So don't worry, you're not, if you go the wrong way, trust me, your angels will catch you, just as they caught me many, many times. I mean, guys, I am definitely not perfect. I have, had my own share of self-sabotaging behaviors. For those of you who don't know, I'm a recovering opiate addict. I just celebrated, I think 12 years was this year. Yeah, it was 12 years back in July. So I've come a long way from where I was. And I truly believe that anybody can change. It doesn't matter how far away you have run from the light. You can always come back, okay? And that's kind of what the teachings of Jesus were. So, not that I preach a lot of Jesus, but Jesus happens to be one of my guides. He's one of my many guides and angels that I work with. So, sometimes that stuff can be of use. So I wanted to talk about some things, what you can do to release some of these self-defeating behaviors when it comes to this full moon. And I'm suggesting that everyone, time to do a ritual. It's time to rebuke and to release all of the demons, self-sabotage and self-defeat. Okay? Spirit attachment of resentment and self-pity can also join the list of things that need to go. Okay, and I'm suggesting some simple candle magic by focusing on 3 things that are a priority for banishment, okay, from your existence. I want you guys to think of 3 things and make a symbol for each one of those things, okay? So think of 3 things that need to be banished from your life, that just absolutely, you are done, they need to go, you're closing that door in that chapter, okay? Full moons are all about releasing, okay? And this one holds some extra punch. So I want you guys to just get a little candle. Okay, I'm showing some candles that I just made, for example. I tried to make them look like a nebula. These are candles for my ritual that I'll be doing the day before the full moon. Remember that you have a 3-day window in which to utilize the full moon energy. And that's the day before the full moon, the day of, and the day after. And we have a full moon and eclipse, so you might want to check your times when those are happening, okay? Just to make your magic a little bit more potent. So what you're going to do is you're going to carve a symbol. Make a symbol for each thing that you want to let go of. Say if it's, you want to bring, you want to release toxic love patterns. Maybe carve a heart with a little line through it to make it like a broken heart. Okay, that's an example of a symbol that you could carve into the candle. You can carve it with your nail. You can use, a crystal or a wand or a pen. It doesn't really matter, whatever you're guided to do. As long as you're putting in the intention that this is, this represents this thing I'm releasing. So you're going to carve your 3 symbols into this. And you light it, okay? You light it under the moonlight, and you set the intention for these things to leave. And you make a commitment to yourself to keep that promise that you're letting these things leave and you're committed to the new changes. All right. And I also wrote on here that it's better to be ourselves and hold space for those who are trying. And for those who are continually making wrong choices, it will be a tough road. I wrote that instant karma is on the menu from this point forward. So what will it be? Do you guys want to keep going down the same road of just, it's like never-ending drama and, you know, bad thing after bad thing after bad thing. Okay, if you're having bad thing after bad thing happen, guys, you've got some releasing to do. Okay, maybe some patterns and behaviors in your life that you need to take a look at. Okay, so a simple little, you know, candle, drawing these 3 symbols into the candle, lighting it, and, you know, let it burn all the way down. That is going to help you visually see this stuff kind of leave you. And as the candle burns down and disappears, you know, you can visualize those problems disappearing too. It really works. It sounds kind of nutty, but this stuff really does work. And imagination is the basis of all magic, by the way. So just so you know. Now I thought we'd go ahead and do a few cards while we've got some time. So I'm going to see what the Rider-Waite deck has for us. That's our classic Rider-Waite tarot. So let's go ahead and ask what we have going on for the collective for this full moon. So I'm going to pull these cards. All right. Oh, we had a big pile pop out here. So I'm going to take them one at a time. And the first one we have is the Hermit card. Okay, the Hermit card has come up, and so this is about going within and finding your own light, okay, inside of yourself. Find your own light. Stop looking for that light in other people. I'm getting, stop looking for the light in others. You need to find it for yourself. Find your own inner light, okay? That's a message for someone out there. And then we also have the Page of Pentacles that came up. Page of Pentacles is usually news about money or news about finances. It also represents a new beginning, okay? And the next card that we had come out is Temperance. And the Temperance card, I always see this as Archangel Michael, who is mixing up the right time, the right place, the right situation. He's keeping one foot in his in the sea or the waters of emotions, and one foot he's keeping grounded. So that is a reminder for somebody out there that you need to ground. I'm also seeing a lot of yellow in here too, so it's time to work on that solar plexus. And also be patient, okay? Be patient. You need to be patient and stop trying to control everything. When you're trying to manifest, you have to like make a wish for it, and then you have to let it go. And you have to kind of live your life as you already have that which you want. That's how you get things to happen. Okay, by living in joy, peace, and harmony, not stressing out and saying, oh, why isn't my manifesting work? Okay, it's because you're stressed out. And when you're stressed out, guess what you block? You block your root chakra, okay? And your root chakra is what, you know, brings you abundance. So it's, yeah, somebody needs to let go of the steering wheel and let your angels take over, okay? I know that's hard, but put it into practice and it'll get easier. All right, the next one we got is the Page of Swords. All right, I'm feeling like this one, we need to watch our words. Okay, we need to really watch what we're saying right now. Watch for sharp words. There needs to be a clearing of the air here too with someone. I'm feeling like somebody's really in a defensive position. So clearing of the air, getting something out of the table, anything that's hidden needs to come to the light. Because we have, yep, the Queen of Swords here next to this too. And that's saying that there has been possibly an argument here somewhere, or there's some kind of miscommunication between possibly a couple, I'm getting. So yeah, I would be very careful and work on communication. Of course, communication is your throat chakra. So any kind of blue crystal is going to help with that. You can also imagine that you're breathing light into your throat. Imagine a golden beam of energy that's coming down from the galactic central sun. See that come into your throat, and see your throat kind of fill up like it's a vessel, like see a blue cup in your throat. See that fill up and then overflow, and see that golden energy flow out. That will instantly clear your throat. That's, by the way, I just cleared my throat doing that. That's what I do in my energy healing. I do a lot of visualization work when we're working on the chakras. I go through and we take the golden light and flush the body, and yeah, it's very effective. So I want you guys to give that a try at home. Actually, you're going to have some homework too. So we'll go over that. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card for you, and that's going to be the Hidden Oracle. Okay, it's the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. Sorry, Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. It's a very very unique deck. It's got sacred geometry, and it's a beautiful violet color. And I've really been feeling this color purple has really been speaking to me lately. So, okay. Ooh, interesting. Just dropped. Of course it did. Okay, we got 2 cards that came out. I'm going to take them both if we have time. But the first one here is called Dawn Watcher. Caretaker, guardian, and support. Dawn Watcher. Okay, so just a moment while I look that up. I believe these are in alphabetical order. Okay, guys. So this card says, this is your chance to fully realize the beauty and the potential of a new day. We cannot always see that we are watched over. We cannot always find within us the belief that we matter and are cared for by the universe. But if we could see with the eyes of the Spirit, we would see there are precious beings all about us who show up each day and watch over us. They do not interfere, but if we reach out and ask for their help, we may catch a precious glimpse of them within the clouds of the dawn sky, their faces loving and caring, assuring us that although we feel alone and small, we are always looked after, and there is always a deeper purpose at play within our lives. And we have something unique and precious to offer the world. Your soul belongs to the greater universe of which it is a part, and therefore the universe is closely watching you to ensure that you will always have the support that you need. In this moment, on this day, know there are watchers ensuring you will continue on this journey. Take a moment this day amidst all that is demanding your attention and pulling you this way and that, and imagine a dawn, a reset, a chance to start with love surrounding you. And know that the watcher is there, gazing at you with infinite love and compassion. Be reassured that the soul has a plan, and the universe has a mission, and you are a part of this glorious unfolding. And the mantra for this card is, I am watched over by loving and supportive beings. Okay? And this card really speaks to me because it is exactly when I am just waking up, that I can still, it's like I'm not quite here yet. It's that state between sleep and awake where I experience the most activity, where I'm really like just cuddling and connecting with my guides. They're there. It's like they're bringing me back to my body after, a night of doing God only knows what. But they bring me back and we're talking. The elves and the angels are in my room in the morning. It's the most beautiful thing. So I encourage you all to start just taking a moment, maybe set your alarm a little bit early, and then kind of lay back down and let yourself hover between awake and asleep for about half an hour each morning. It will help strengthen your connection to your guides, okay? And I wish I had time to read this other one, but I don't, because I need to explain a few other things that I got from this full moon. And one is that the goddess Diana, yes, Diana, goddess of the moon, she has been coming to me and really connecting with me. And she has told me or communicated that we are to be working with the silver ray. In the Wiccan tradition, this is known as drawing down the moon, where you imagine that you are standing under the full moon, or you literally stand under the full moon, and you imagine the silvery moonlight energy turning into a beam that is coming down and connecting into your body. And you can see this coming down over you. You can see the silver metallic light running into you. Breathe it in and fill your body with this energy. that is drawing down the moon, and it's harnessing the energy of the moon. The moon is, you know, silver ray, so this is going to be great for any kind of narcissists or vampires or anything that you're trying to banish that is dark. It is true what they say about silver. So yes, definitely try to work with that on this full moon, and don't forget your candle. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments, or you can always send me an email. I'll leave all that information in the description box. Thanks so much for being here, guys. I hope you have a great full moon in Taurus and lunar eclipse. Make sure to stay grounded, and if you guys have any needs,